another week. Boy, where did that go? Look, I wanted to jump on here, say hello, and help you understand what I think at the moment is the number one business video mistake I keep seeing over and over and over again. And this has been sped up by COVID. So I just want to come on and have a bit of a talk about it. If you're out there, love you to say hello, love to see what you're thinking. And how's COVID affected you? Particularly when it comes to video. Is it slowed you down? Has it sped you up? Has it stalled you? Is there no change at all? I don't know. If it's affected you, I'd love to know why, how, what you're doing about it. So I'm just looking at my setup. I've got a button flashing here. Yeah, it's really interesting as well. Is that basically at the start of the year, I had my tech going really well, and in the last fortnight, I've had all these little problems with it. And it's funny, you've got to isolate what those problems are. And I actually sorted it out this morning. It was my powered USB hub. So you can, it's like a little splitter box for, you can put more USBs in. Even though it seemed to be working fine, the circuitry inside had just broken down. I knew one plug wasn't working, but in fact, it almost infected all these other feeds. And just this morning, I went and bought a new one, and a whole heap of my problems are solved. So that's great. But I just wanted to let you know that, we all work through these problems and they just keep coming up. Technology is technology. Right. So what I want to do is go on and talk to you just briefly here today is what I think is the number one business video problem. There's someone on there on LinkedIn. Hello. Again, so sometimes it's funny, your name doesn't come up. It just comes up as LinkedIn user. Don't know why that happens. But so what we want to talk about is also this number one mistake. And also I call it the 99-1 rule. And I'll explain what that is. But I really want to explain what the bigger picture is. So this is just a bit of a random episode. Eventually I'm going to get these up and going to where it's in a structured form and almost episodic. So, we'll have episode 1 and 2 and we'll be able to go back to them. But at the moment, hey, Ellie Johnson, good to see you there. If you are new and we don't know each other, introduce yourself. I'd love to know who you are and what your problems are. And maybe you don't have problems. Maybe your life is going along swimmingly well when it comes to video. Regardless, love to have a chat. Hey, Kenneth Dunner. Oh, so from Sugar Land, Texas, just southwest of Houston. That's fantastic. I've been to Houston, a number of times, Kenneth, and down to Galveston, and I went because I used to work on science documentaries a lot, and I used to go down to NASA and hang out there a bit. So I know the humidity really well there. And at LinkedIn News are doing a lot more video through this year. Let me put that up there. A lot more video through the year, and currently about to launch new digital products for coaches and startups. All full of video, thanks to your inspiration. Well, that's terrific. mystery person. Good to have you. And this is true. I'm actually working on new products, and one is called Video My Training, because so many of us have these training products that we were putting out there in person in the real world. And that's going to come back. But we're also going to need to have this sort of hybrid model. So I'm working out a process to make it as easy as possible, because this is what it's all about. If you can remove these barriers and all this technology and make it as simple as possible, you'll actually do this and get it done. Hey, Kenneth, I love you. This is Kenneth. I just want to say a quick hello to this. Uh, Kenneth and I just recently connected on LinkedIn. Um, but Kenneth has just got this fantastic way of writing. I've forgotten this awesomeness. I've forgotten the words you used, Kenneth. But boy, it put a big smile on my face when you connected. Oh, hey, Tony, LinkedIn. It's anonymous as Tony Latimer. Yeah, maybe you're coming in from your phone, Tony. I'm trying to work this out. I think if you come in from different devices, it somehow doesn't read. All right, well, fantastic. Enough of the chit chat. I'm Julian Mather from Video Magic, and I show you how to earn trust with personalized video, how to make videos like a pro without the expense, and how to turn humble staff into video stars. That might be you. You might be your only star. And why? Because it's important that customers will trust you, want to do business with you, and never want to leave you. How good would that be? Welcome to Video Magic Live. The number one business video mistake is, I got to work out where I put this. See, this is all new. Yeah, so we'll work through this together. Watch it. Oh, watch this. I'm going to do a trick. Watch this. Did you see that? Oh, like that. Okay, so this is the number one business video mistake that's out there. But the best way to explain it to you is we'll talk about kite flying. So there's this dad. He takes his daughter to fly a kite, and she's flying the kite, having a grand old time. And the dad says to the daughter, "Do you know what keeps the kite in the air?" And the daughter says, "Oh, duh, Dad, it's the wind." And he said, "No, it's not. It's the string." "Duh, Dad, the wind holds the kite up. The string holds the kite down." And the dad says, "If you think that's true, then let go of the string." So she lets go of the string. And the kite tumbles and falls and crashes, and she runs after it, and she steps on the string goes tight, kite flies high again. You see, I reckon that is so much like when we go out to make videos, because what we think if our videos are up there all shiny and fancy and all the bells and whistles, then that's good. But it doesn't matter how high your kite is flying. If you don't have a firm grasp on that string, your kite doesn't fly. And it's exactly the same with video. If you don't have a firm grasp on what the string is when it comes to making videos, you are going to throw good money after bad, particularly starting in 2021, because if we're going to find out, things have changed out there. So what we've got to understand, I'm going to help you understand in the next 5 minutes or so, is what that string is. But to understand that, you've got to understand what I call the winds of change out there. And there's 3 winds of video change that I just want to point to right now. And the first is consumer trust. See, we're living in this time where banks have let us down, churches have let us down, politicians have let us down, and the 4th industrial revolution with its AI and its computational power, computer learning, machine learning, all that is dehumanizing the workplace. And you know this, you get on a phone call to a business and you don't want to speak to a machine, you want to speak to a person. So what's happening is our trust in organizations and businesses is going down, but our trust in each other is going up. So the first wind of change is B2B, business to business, and B2C, business to customer, is going H to H. It's human to human. And you've got to respond to this. And businesses are now giving more personalized service. I mean, and the obvious examples of this are like Amazon. If you go and do a search out there for something, they give you back, the algorithm works out what you like and they give you a personalized feedback. Now, of course, that's up that end, but we can use video so effectively here just to communicate. Like I'm talking to you now and you're getting a read on me. It's a much more intimate experience. And so H2H, human to human. Now, the second wind of change out there is we are just becoming addicted to convenience in so many forms. I love convenience. Our smart devices, we're becoming addicted to them. Why? Because have you used a phone? And so we're becoming addicted to video on our smart devices, because if you use your phone, it's really fiddly to do text. So video is just a more convenient way to communicate when we're on these smart devices. So we're becoming addicted to the convenience of them. And the third thing that's happened is COVID. I mean, all this video and virtual stuff, what we're doing now, this was sort of starting 5 years ago. Boy, in the last year. Because I've been wondering, like, when is business going to stand up and take notice of this video and virtual? Well, last year it's finally happened. Everyone's standing up and taking notice now. But the problem is, they're all out there and they're taking notice and there's this big rush and they're all doing this. They're all just getting this big fancy gear. And the reason I know this is I keep working with businesses who go, can you show me how to use this? And I go put it in the corner and let it gather dust because you've got the wrong stuff. So the first thing you want to do is slow down and stop buying out there. Because here's the truth. The barrier to digital shift, so this shift, whether it's video or whether it's in your accounting system or your procurement system, whatever systems you've got, and it's going to the digital version, the barrier is never the technology. The barrier is people, humans. People don't like change. And if you ignore that, you are going to struggle making this shift across. So just remember the barrier is not tech, it's people. So let's go back and now work out what the string is. The string is literally the fiber of who you are. And if you look at a piece of string, it comes in all these bundles like that. I look at 3 bundles when we're talking about effective video. So the first bundle is what we think. Second bundle is what we do. Third bundle is what we believe. So video going into the future needs to be approached in a process of head, hands, and heart. Now, this is different to how it used to be. And I call this the 20th century version, but honestly, I speak to people almost weekly who are still locked into this mindset of head and hands. You think that, I've got a video strategy, I can just go out and do it. I'm going to outsource the making, the hands bit, to someone. Now, that worked. It worked fine because we only made 1 or 2 videos a year. Maybe something for your website. Well, that was done. Spend your 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 on that. It's changed. 21st century video has to have the heart involved. The heart represents the people, the heart of your business, the heart of your thinking. It's all about putting humans in there. So video is not the secret sauce. You are. This is all about people. And it's really weird. This is the struggle, the barrier is getting people to accept change because they go, no, there's a way that you have to be on video. That's the 20th century way. You, with all your lumps and your bumps and your wrinkles of your life well lived, like that, this is what's working out there now. And you've got a trump card. It's the unique you that you were born with. Doesn't matter if it's flashy or showy, it can be whatever, because it's all about ice cream, isn't it? When you go to the ice cream shop, we all like the different flavors of ice cream. We like our particular flavor. But when it comes to being on video, we think, oh no, I have to be vanilla. I have to be the one size fits all and there's a certain mold. Nah, that's all gone. So this is the best time for you or the people in your business, in your organization, to get into video, because the world is hungry for truth. So feed it. Video is the vehicle. People are the fuel. So now we come back to the number one mistake that I keep seeing businesses making, and that is they focus 90% of their effort on the technology. I just see it over and over and over. 9% on strategy, that's good. We always should have about 9% on strategy, but they spend 1% of the effort on their people. So they get all this technology and they run out of the fuel to drive this video vehicle because they haven't put any effort into it. So video is the vehicle. Hello? Video is the vehicle. People are the fuel. Write that down. Tape it to the top of your computer or something, because it's going to drive you for the next couple of years. So this is the 99-1 rule. 90% of your focus on people, 9% on strategy, 1% on tech. So if you need to, we all got to get the tech set up, but if you're spending all of your time on the tech, you are missing the point. It's got to be the other way. So invest in people, not in tech. Invest in training the people. Now, hands up. My dad used to say, never ask a barber if you need a haircut. I mean, obviously, I do video training. Of course, I'm going to say that, but I say it because I'm reading the situation out there. This is all, COVID has sped this up. You want to work on this. And this is why I reckon that in the next, let's just say 5 years, I don't really know, that you will win more business with a smartphone and a smile. It's about reducing the barriers of you getting on in front of people and starting this conversation, listening, asking how I can help you, and you might go, no, actually I can't help you, but they can. This is what it's all about. It's about building this trust. It's about personalized service. So there you go. That's what I wanted to say to you. I thought I was probably going to say that in 5 minutes, and there you go. It's probably about 15 minutes later. I'm not quite sure. Let's have a go. Hey, Kenneth. What have we got? You never let us down, Mr. Suave Debonair. See, I told you, this is how Kenneth writes. It just puts a big smile on your face. It's great. Stellar gentleman, a scholar. Oh, this is unreal. Good on you, Kenneth. Right. Savor the flavor. I like that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it makes my day. All right, so what's coming up? Let me just tell you. So if you don't, there we go. If you haven't got the 6-minute video course yet, you should go and get it. I only launched it last week, and I've had a whole heap of people come in and just go, this is so good. Now, talk about building trust. One of the people who signed up wrote back and said, can I share this with my list? It's so valuable. So this is all about making smart videos. It's about giving value. It's about being respectful of people's time. So that is coming up. And also I want to let you know that I'm going to release the dates next week for Business Video Jumpstart. So these are group coaching sessions. There's going to be 5-day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday ones, and also there's going to be month-long ones. We're going to start off with the 5-day ones, but you can sign up and you bring your real-world video projects that you want to work on, and we work on them in the group, and also every day you can upload a version of it, and I will give you personal feedback on that. And at the end, so at the start, you come in with some ideas, and at the end, hopefully you take away a handful of portfolio of video or videos out of that. So that is what is coming up. That's the one. There. Hey, Jerry Morris. Good on you. Good to see you here, Jerry. What are you doing on LinkedIn? You should be out there doing what you're doing. No, love to see you here. That's great. All right, that is it, and I'm going to catch you next time. You guys go and have a lovely, lovely day, and see you soon.